Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason?
And Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric
Kelly.
and Rick.
And this week we watched The Venture Bros. Radiant is the Blood of the Baboon Heart. Directed by Christopher McCulloch, written by Doc Hammer and Christopher McCulloch, starring Clancy Brown, Patrick Warburton, and J.K. Simmons. IMDb synopsis: Doc's latest invention will either bankrupt the Ventures or launch them to new heights. So what do you guys think?
I think it's going to definitely launch them to new heights.
Yeah,
That's
man,
what
it
I'm
took them to
saying.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
So whatever happened to Gargantua? Did that fall out of space, or is that still up there?
it did. Yes.
It did
fell
fall out of space.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because I remember that's where Rusty realized he had a twin brother, because fucking what's his face is trying to pretty much kill him from the inside. But I don't remember like the Gargantua ever falling out of space. So
Yeah. Fucking.
So, Kelly, I think I'm going to say this. I think I know how you feel when we watch Marvel movies or Star Wars and stuff. I don't know
Yeah?
shit about this, and I'm really
Really? I didn't know that.
pretty uninterested. This movie did nothing for me.
you need to know-
I know the character names for
Uh-huh.
the
weird. I
most
thought
part,
you'd
but
seen
other than
one of
that, it didn't do anything for me. I was bored out of my
So
fucking
you've
mind
never
this
watched
whole time.
episodes? Like barely?
I've watched maybe
no.
2 episodes.
Okay. Yeah, because
Oh,
I
shit.
purposely didn't watch any, but that was like the first thing I knew when I met him like 15 years ago. That's what he liked. So that was like one of his first gifts was a DVD set of the show.
Mhm.
And so it was just something he talked about a lot with him and his brother, and so I would see some in the background or whatever, but it wasn't my cup of tea. So yeah. I still don't really care for it. There's just characters that are just not.
Yeah.
I do not get Dr. Girlfriend. Like she is like the weirdest character. Like that's a stupid name. And,
Dr.
like,
Girlfriend.
the stupid voice, and then but like I think Hank and
Dean?
Hank and Dean are the ones that like save the show because they didn't really show too much comedic stuff in this. It was more serious, but usually they're big goofballs. So that's like the only thing I would be like,
Well, it
okay,
really
they're
just
on. I'll
depends
watch
on
this
what
scene.
like episode you're watching and what season of the show it is. I mean, they do a bunch of fucking comic shit there on certain episodes and seasons, and other times it's a lot more serious with them.
Hmm.
Just kind of go back and forth there. I mean, the whole fucking. I mean, shit. There was a whole fucking thing there in the TV show there, where it's like one of the first times where Hank and Dean try to figure out who the hell their mother is,
Hmm.
and they just it's the episode where they realize they're clones,
Yeah.
and they pretty much go fucking insane because of it.
Yeah. See, I
So-
had thought Steve had seen this for some reason.
Yeah, it seems like it would be up
I've
his alley for sure.
watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and just this
Weird.
movie did nothing for me, because it's like, I mean, I'm sure it was great for you guys, because it's like referencing a bunch of shit that I don't know anything about. I'm like, I have no fucking clue who half of these people are. I know the main cast, maybe. I couldn't tell you, besides Brock Sampson being a fucking badass, I can't tell you much else about anything in here. So I'm just like, whatever. It did nothing for me. I was just like, I figured at least I'd be entertained, but I wasn't even entertained, because maybe it was just too many references, too much like callback
Well, they're
stuff.
like,
I have no
this is
idea.
basically like the last season of the show because
Yeah.
they cut the seasons off over the stupid thing going around, and then that was like Hank disappeared after Dean banged his girlfriend,
Yeah.
and then this is what happens after that. And then like I don't know the season numbers, but one of the last seasons he his Steve, do you know who Jonas Jr. is? The little guy?
The short guy, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Rusty's twin brother.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So anyway, so he dies. He's successful as fuck too. He like in one of the seasons he gets out of because Dr. Venture's been carrying him around in his body the whole time.
Yeah, because he
until he's, like,
consumed him in the
30.
womb, and then Jonas Jr. pretty much sabotaged
wait.
Rusty's body,
Take that.
which
Get in
is
the
why
living room.
Rusty is, bald, skinny, scrawny, and pretty much just nothing like his father, because Jonas Jr. sabotaged his entire body the entire time he was in there.
Yeah. Anyway, so he makes that. Jonas Jr. Breaks out of him, makes a cool mech, then attacks him, and then he makes friends with that pirate guy, and then he becomes successful. Like he sells stuff and he's successful.
Yeah, because Rusty gives him Skull Island.
Yeah. And he ends up being like rich and all that, like basically
Yeah.
immediately, while Rusty's just all the stuff he's really good at is illegal, like cloning, that kind of shit. That all that's illegal. Anyways, I just thought it was funny because I thought you knew who any of the guys were.
No.
Yeah. So there's like
Does Skull Island have King Kong on it? Yeah, that's where King Kong.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
Man, missed
I don't
opportunity.
remember that. Maybe not. Missed opportunity, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I thought the show was fucking funny. I mean, the scene with Ventronic, who the fuck puts a clown head on a fucking robot? It's so like I love ridiculous shit like that because the thought of somebody going like, well, here's the design schematics. Let's put a clown head on this fucking robot.
Oh yeah.
And then somehow they get fucking the Monarch in that fucking thing too. So when he launches and it's just fucking spinning around because it doesn't even stabilize, it makes me laugh so hard. Because he's just like it's like what the fuck is that even there for?
We were watching this at 4:00 in the morning, and he's like, "This is my favorite part. Watch."
It was fucking funny.
He's
You're
just
like,
I'm
fuck you, I'm trying to sleep.
No, I actually didn't have my phone on me. I wasn't sleeping. I was watching it with him. So I think I did pretty good. My mind still wanders, so I can't necessarily stop that. But I didn't have,
Well, I mean, Kelly, it
distraction.
doesn't matter what's going on. Your mind's just gonna wander. That's just who you are.
Yeah,
you know,
I
and
know.
you're kind of always in the cloud a little bit there. You know,
My own little world. It's safe there, okay?
Fucking
Yeah, that shit makes me fucking laugh so hard. He's just like spinning around like a top. He's got no fucking like he can't. Anyways, I don't know. I find that to be the funniest fucking part of the whole movie because it's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause,
I
you know,
think
it's-
I
that's
think one of my
stupid as fuck.
favorites, one of my favorite, like kind of like stories in the entire series there is with Gary and his friend. I forget what this fucking what the other dude is.
His name's like 21 or it's 20,
no.
20
Gary
something.
Gary is 21.
Yeah, you're
I'm pretty
probably right. It
sure.
might be 23 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But his friend there, eventually the Monarch storms the compound, Adventure compound there, and during that whole process there, Gary's friend dies. I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember that, Eric. There, yeah. And
Yeah.
so fucking Gary goes completely batshit fucking crazy because of
It's
that.
24. That's what
24.
it is.
Yeah. And so he keeps fucking Henchman's 24's fucking skull with him.
Yeah.
Like starts like hallucinating that like he's still alive, he's still there, and shit like that there. But that's actually what turned, Gary into a pretty much complete fucking badass. Because like his whole goal after that was to kill the person who killed fucking his friend there. Like, because I guess he didn't fully realize that was literally fucking, Brock Samson who fucking killed him. And there's absolutely no chance in hell, no matter how badass Gary gets, that he has a chance at fucking killing Brock.
He's tried to.
Yeah, he's tried and failed every fucking time.
I mean, he's not going to come as close as the fucking Crimson Skull guy.
Well, honestly, I think the person who came the fucking closest to killing him, was that assassin fucking chick with the heart, eye patch.
I mean, she didn't actually. She just like,
I mean,
you
like
know,
she is the one who could have killed him the most. Like there was multiple
yeah,
instances where
that is
she
the
had him
in the
by his
series. That
balls,
might,
pretty
yeah,
much
that might be the close.
literally, and
Yeah,
could have fucking killed him if she actually wanted to. But she realized that the D was too good to actually kill him off for good. Because she's like, you know
yeah,
what? I
that's
want
true.
the opportunity to be able to try to fuck you again in the future. So I'm not gonna kill you. That's pretty much the only reason why I feel like she doesn't kill Brock, is because she's like, this guy can dick me down better than anyone else. I guess I'll let him live.
That shit was so fucking funny though. They're just like, oh, the whole time being a fucking idiot. I mean, I really like the Ventronic shit. I thought that was so fucking funny. I mean, they're in there like they go in and they're gonna shoot all these fucking things that are levitating a fucking building, and immediately the plan just takes a shit. All of them
Uh-huh.
are bleeding out their ass, like just right off the bat. It's instant ass bleed,
Well, I mean,
you
that's
know?
usually what all of Rusty's endeavors turn into. I mean, like I said, like
Yeah.
the only real thing he ever succeeded at was Hank and Dean. I was like the only thing he ever actually had any success in was his cloning for them.
Yeah,
Everything
he should
else
have been
just went
a
to
he should have
shit.
been a he should fucking find the planet Kamino because he'd fucking fit right in with those guys. I mean, he's literally just like he's so good at he's made like I think they're like number 15 clones of Hank and Dean Venture.
Hank, I believe it's more than that because Hank
Yeah,
and Dean have killed themselves
so much.
so many fucking times.
Yeah.
Like,
They're just
like,
they're like, what's going on? Blah. My
yeah,
favorite is, there's just so many of them where it's like, what the fuck happened? Well, they
oh yeah.
died,
Yeah. Well,
you know?
the funny thing is like, so like I believe it was like the first time Hank and Dean discovered the cloning vats there, and I'm fucking Rusty pretty much just passes off like, well, you ruined your fucking your fucking Christmas gift there. Like, thanks a lot. Now you
Yeah.
now you get nothing. I was gonna have fucking your own clone army. But now that's fucked. Because you ruined it.
It's so fucking stupid. I mean, he's got all these fucking clones. Although those kids are so fucking stupid, you definitely need to have clones of them.
Yeah.
So it looks
Well,
like
just-
Hank has died 15 times and Dean's died 14 times.
Oh wow, I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Oh, okay.
That's a lot of deaths.
Well,
Most
okay, so
people make it till they're 15 and they're still alive with 0 deaths.
yeah.
So, you know, that's something.
Well, that was the whole thing. Like, I believe,
holy shit.
in one of the main episodes there, where they were like trying to find their mom and shit like that there, and like they went off to just like go find themselves and shit like that. Like they do a whole fucking. That was after the cloning vats were destroyed during an attack, so Rusty wasn't able to clone them back right away. That was
Yeah.
when Dr. Orpheus, was freaking the fuck out because they died because he didn't fully realize that they're clones either. And they do a
Yeah.
whole montage there at the end of that episode, like every single fucking time Dean and Hank have pretty much killed themselves being stupid.
I mean, some of them were so ridiculous too. Like, I want to say they got picked up by some dude in a van once.
They did. They were
And it's
riding
like,
their
how
they were
fucking
they were
stupid
riding
are
their
you
hover
guys?
bikes and they ran into a clothesline and decapitated themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's I mean there was fucking I believe there was one time that actually wasn't even their fucking fault. Actually there oh yeah that's right. There was a it was literally like they just like see like because they were doing the montage there of like every time they've died, and they just have like just like a cut scene of to like just them in their sleeping beds into their learning beds there. And that was it. And I
Yeah.
was like, huh, what? I believe like someone asked like, what was that one about? I was like, oh, that was carbon monoxide leak in the house.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Like they had learning beds because they were getting killed so much they'd have to relearn everything.
Everything,
from
every
the-
fucking time they died.
The learning bed was actually like a backup of their brain.
Mm-hmm.
So every night they'd go to sleep in it and it would back them up.
Yeah, it'll back them up and then try teaching them
He
new
had to
shit.
invent a thing that worked.
Mm-hmm.
Like this
No,
is
no.
what's so fucked about
No,
it. If he could sell
no,
that
actually,
to people, replace the
actually,
kid.
Rusty didn't invent the beds. The beds were originally invented by Venture Senior or Rusty.
Oh, I
To
see.
teach-
I
to
thought
teach
he I
Rusty.
thought he added the fucking backup shit for the
He
kids.
did, but
Yeah.
the beds were originally invented by Venture Senior.
Oh, of course. Yeah, for sure. But
Because
like,
Venture Senior wasn't gonna take the time to teach Rusty shit. You know what I mean? So he
Well,
just
it
made the
worked.
bed to teach Rusty everything.
so fucking funny though.
We got sucked into the X1 engine turbines.
Yes.
Devoured by giant spiders.
Yeah.
You guys stop whenever if you want to talk about one of these. Explosion.
Yeah, there's probably a few of them.
Shot an arrow through each other's heads.
Fuck, that was
Decapitated-
almost me and my brother.
Decapitated by a clothesline while riding hover bikes.
Yeah,
We talked about that. Ripped apart by werewolf Rusty. The Sevens, they starved to death. Let's see. Hank fell from the Venture compound roof.
Yeah, that's probably when it was the bat.
They were both crushed by a by a robot in their bedroom.
Yeah.
Dean fell on blunt scissors while running. Hank died by a falling satellite. They both died from gas. That's the one.
Yeah, the carbon monoxide one.
Both fell into a pit of spikes. Both burnt in their blazing beds. Let's see. Mauled. Hank was mauled and Dean was bludgeoned to death. Shot while riding their hover bikes.
Yeah.
Let's see, which one is that? That's Hank. He was clone slug, ended life support, and then 14 clone slugs shot to death.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the shot while riding hover bikes, that was the episode that the cloning vats were broken there, and they were like going off like how like they're free, like they ran away from home, and so Rusty and Orpheus or something like that, like following them like back to the compound pretty much there to like get let them retain their freedom there. And the henchmen they were looking for like a store or something like that or some shit like that there, pulled up beside them to ask them for directions, and they were asking for directions in the like location of like a store where they could buy ammo for their gun, and it accidentally went off in their hand and killed them both. Then Orpheus gets all fucking hella sad because like, oh my god, they died, blah blah blah, and freaking Rusty's all like, yeah, well, screw them up, no point in letting them go to waste, and pretty much what it is like he probably needs their DNA, so when he gets the cloning vats put back up there, he can fucking clone him fucking again, But yeah,
It's like that fucking guy. Like the only thing he's good at is illegal.
yeah,
I've always been
Henchman
like,
24.
anyways. It's like, what the fuck, man. So yeah, I mean, I like the whole thing where they actually say who who their quote like egg donor is.
yeah,
Because like at least now, which is funny because they've been visiting their grandma, thinking that it's their mom this whole time.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait. Oh my god, I just realized something. Jonas Venture Jr. is both their dad. No, their grandpa and their great grandpa.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
pretty much.
god damn, because I kept forgetting. The thought didn't occur to me that they were related.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's also cool that they kind of like finally put the whole mystery to rest. Of that Rusty and the Monarch are actually related. You know.
That shit's so funny.
So it's like, I mean, like, honestly, like, I kind of like have like had that theory for a long time now that those two are actually brothers and they just don't know it.
Ew. Oh, I just realized the monarch just drilled like his sister aunt, I guess.
Yeah.
Or is it sister cousin? I don't know. Half sister. I don't know. That's
Probably
a
a
fucking weird
cousin.
one. Well, but they're also like it's his dad. They have the same dad,
Yeah.
and then
The egg donor.
Jesus.
Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah.
because well, actually, we don't know who the egg donor is because that could be anybody.
Yeah.
But
Well, okay, so like the after credit scene there, where you see Rusty with the whole artificial womb and shit like that, right?
yeah.
Like I was just kind of assuming that he just took his own DNA, modified it, and then kind of originally created them. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think so. He didn't clone himself because she said in the middle of the movie, I gave him something I wasn't planning on using anyways.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that's what it was.
Yeah.
And the whole monarch thing makes me think because like the monarch is senior's kid, you know,
Yeah. Same
because
with
they are.
Rusty. Yeah. It's
Those
just they're
Rusty, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
They could literally be a Jonas clone for all anybody knows.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of what I took from it is that
Yeah.
Rusty and the Monarch are literally just clones of Venture Senior. You know what I mean? So,
Oh no, that's right. Because the force majeure guy is the dad.
yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I just remembered the lady banging Venture, and I'm like, oh my god, they're related.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
That's a
mean,
fucking
they are
weird-
related. I mean, you know, fucking Monarch and Rusty are related, which is okay. So that's
No, I
so,
mean the Debbie lady and
oh
and
yeah,
the other-
yeah.
yeah.
So that's this brings up another thing there. Uh so the Guild of Clannis of Clanimus intent have tried to prevent the Monarch from arching Rusty so many fucking times. Like
Oh, yeah.
multiple times they have attempted to stop him arching him. And it's like every single fucking time it doesn't work. Every single time Monarch is like, fuck you. I'm fucking arching him. You can kiss my fucking ass.
Oh,
And
I
he ends
know.
up arching him fucking anyways, and they realize they can't do shit about it. You know what I mean? It's like you would think that after how many fucking times they've done this, that regardless of any kind of like, oh, you might be related, they were just like, hey, there's no fucking point in ever trying to get the Monarch to stop arching him. Let's just not even fucking try to go down this fucking route again. Because it's
I don't
not gonna
think they're all
fucking
that
work.
smart.
Yeah, like it's just not going to fucking work. Like even Dr. Girlfriend should have realized she will never, no one, not herself included, will ever be able to get the Monarch to stop arching Rusty because literally, like she breaks up with him because he refuses to stop arching him.
Yeah.
It still didn't fucking matter. He was like he tried to stop arching Rusty. In the
He
end,
really
he went right
hates
back to
himself.
arching him. Like he's never gonna
He
stop that.
really, really, really hates himself. He's
Yeah.
like, fuck, I'm a real piece of shit. And he
Mhm.
just can't let it go.
No, yeah, he cannot let it go, and he just embraces.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? Fuck it. This is just what I'm gonna fucking do. I don't give two shits. This is just where it's fucking at. Like even Dr. Girlfriend eventually fucking realized there's not a damn thing her or anyone else can fucking do to get him to stop arching. Fucking, Dr. Venture there. So it's like you just let him fucking do it. Like even the Guild of Clannis Intent eventually realized at different points in time, you cannot get him to stop this. Just let him fucking do it because it's not gonna stop. And then here
Yeah.
in this movie again, they're like, oh well, you're related to him, so we can't allow you to do that. And what does fucking he do? He pretty much looks at him and goes,
fucking rails
fuck
every
you,
time.
I'm gonna fucking do it
Yeah.
anyways. You know what I mean? It's like
I mean, imagine hating somebody so bad when you've got a fucking hole the size of like 2 thermoses in your gut, and your move is, and you find out it's your brother. Your move is, I'm gonna have my invisible girlfriend pants him.
Yeah.
Which is like,
Yeah.
That's pretty.
that's
Funny.
some real fucking hatred right there.
I mean, it's just what he's gonna do.
I assume arching means like he's trying to be the arch villain of Rusty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, they have like a weird kind of a thing in their universe where that's what they do. Like they
Yeah.
have
So
a
they have
sign-
like a sanctioned like, okay, so like the Guild of Calamitous Intent is pretty much like it's like the guild for the villains, so that way they can legally go out there and have an
Well,
arch
it's one of them.
nemesis.
There's
Yeah.
actually more than one, but
It is,
yeah.
but it's pretty much the main one that everyone really knows about. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
that's like the way for villains to be able to go out there and arch someone without like getting on the wrong side of the OSI. It's the whole reason why that exists is so that way the OSI doesn't go in there and take them out. It's that way they can
Yeah.
legally arch people without the OSI going in there and going like "fuck you" and killing them. Like that's the whole point, because the OSI doesn't want to fuck with the Guild of Calamitous Intent unless they're really fucking up. And originally, like at least in the original series, there it was David Bowie who was the leader of the.
That was like
Calamitous
season
Intent.
1 or 2 when he
Yeah.
died.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
David Bowie, and he was a shapeshifter.
Yeah, it was fucking. Yeah, he got killed by that guy.
Yeah.
Fucking Phantom Limb, I
You know,
think.
Phantom Limb, and then Phantom Limb tried to take over, and then Dr. Girlfriend took over after that.
I mean, my favorite episode of this is the ridiculousness is that fucking giant alien who's observing things, and he's this huge hulking guy. He's bellowing at the top of his lungs, and he's just being like, don't notice me. And I mean, he like so fucking loud. And that's what hooked me on the show. I watched that fucking episode, and he's just
Yeah.
yelling, "Don't notice me," the whole time, and he's doing stuff, and then finally he's like, "That's it. I'm killing the planet. You're all too bad." And then I can't remember. I don't even remember what the finale was, but I do remember the "Don't notice me" part, because that's how this fucking thing is. Like, don't notice me.
Yeah.
He's just fucking yelling. He's bellowing, bro.
So one
God
thing I was
damn.
kind of disappointed that they didn't have in here really is Dr. Killinger. Like, he's
Oh,
another
yeah.
one of my favorite characters. There is because I'm like, okay, yeah, he's technically a bad guy. I mean, he's essentially the devil. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but honestly, though, like, what he does is he goes around and he shows people what they want, what their deepest fucking desire is, and he helps them achieve it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he fucking does. I mean, the only reason why fucking, you know, the Monarch is able to continue being a villain and arching, the only reason why the Monarch is married to Dr. Girlfriend is because of Dr. Killinger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because he stepped in and reorganized his entire fucking system, got everything going there, and the Monarch was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You changed everything. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to fucking do this. I'm the goddamn Monarch. And kicked him the fuck out and brought everything back to way how the Monarch wanted it. But that was Killinger's whole fucking goal in the fucking first place, was to show him like, hey, I'm doing this better than you, but to literally fucking pretty much just like light a fire under the fucking Monarch's ass there and get the Monarch to fucking start his own shit up again, to have the confidence he needed to do it. You know, and he did the same thing with fucking Rusty. Rusty was gonna give up on super science and shit like that. And Killinger went to the Venture compound and literally got his entire compound up and fucking running, like just as good, if not better, than fucking, you know, Venture Senior
It was
had
definitely
it.
better because
Yeah. Like, everything was fucking working perfectly. Gave him henchmen, had all this shit going on there. And eventually Rusty realized what was going on. And he was like, holy fucking shit, like, I'm gonna be a villain, and like give him the contract to find himself an arch nemesis. And he's like, you know what, I actually don't want to do this. I want to just do the super science deal there. I want to be the hero. And Killinger lit a fire underneath fucking Rusty's ass to go back and do the super science and try to be a hero. And then, he left and did his own fucking thing there. It's just what Killinger does, though. Like, he tricks you into thinking, like, he's gonna give you what you fucking want, but really, he's just tricking them into just doing it them fucking selves. Into doing what they actually want themselves.
So he's a really good motivational speaker.
He is. He is.
Some of it's pretty fucking funny. It's like,
no, yeah. So like, Killinger is definitely one of my more favorite people there. Like, he's got himself a really good little like like anytime Killinger is in an episode, like like okay, this is gonna be a pretty fucking good one. Cause he's just gonna mind fuck whatever person he's dealing with. I mean, like, not even Morpheus can fuck with Killinger. Like, Morpheus tried to read Killinger's mind and pretty much give himself a fucking aneurysm in the attempt to do it. Like, he could not fucking do it. Like, Morpheus was like, this guy is pure fucking evil, and tried to figure out what his intent was, and just gave himself a fucking aneurysm trying to figure him out. Like, in my opinion, Killinger is probably the most powerful individual in this entire universe out there. Like, not a single person out there can fuck with Killinger, because he'll just turn it right around on you. Like,
I gotta say, I think Brock might be able to get through that, just because he'd be like, well, what does Brock want? Fuck, it's me dead. Now what am I? Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, what does Brock... Well, I mean, okay, so, like, Brock but Brock does has his own demons, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, for the Christ's sakes, like, he saw his fucking mentor and, like, one of the only father figures he's ever had get a sex change operation and turn into a fucking dude with huge tits. You know what I mean? Like, that fucked Brock up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Brock has his own
That was
demons.
a weird fucking season.
That really was. You know, so it's like, I think, like, Killinger, like, understands Brock enough, too, that he would be able to fuck with Brock enough to be able to just, Brock would be like, you know what, just get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Because Brock has definitely, like, gone against Killinger before, like, to a certain extent. It's just Killinger's pretty much just like, you're not going to do anything to me, Brock. Like, you know this. Like, you know you can't.
I think he had leverage over him last time. There was something to do with Dr. Venture, so...
Yeah, so it's just, I mean, yeah, it's, I mean, Killinger's always going to have, you know, that ace up his fucking sleeve in any event. Like, he's always going to go out there and make sure that, like, no one can fucking touch him, you know? Like, because no one can. Like, no one can fuck with that guy. Like, honestly, I almost kind of feel like Killinger's the mastermind behind, you know, everything. You know, the fucking the Gilliklamis tent, you know, fucking the new organization Arch, you know, like all that shit there. I feel like Killinger is the secret person behind the scenes controlling everything. And the only time he shows up is when things start getting a little messed up.
Where the fuck did that lady get all those fucking dudes for that Arch thing? Like, how the fuck?
Probably Killinger.
How the fuck did they do that?
Yeah, it's probably
like,
Killinger.
She's just like got some, I don't know, maybe she's got a lot more money than... Oh, actually, maybe her dad left her a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Although, did you guys get, let me think here. What the fuck is that lady's name? Carol fucking Baskin vibes from that lady.
Baskin.
From the lady that they were talking to with the elephants.
Yeah, that they thought was the mother.
Yeah, a little bit.
She was wearing leopard print that was subtle. Like, she looked like her. There was like a, you know, zoo-like place she was staying at.
Yeah.
But did anyone get Ricky's friend Johnny vibes from the what was it, the Italian guy, Eric?
The Italian Hank, yeah.
Italian Hank. No, like if you take away the suit,
mustache.
his little mustache, it looked like Johnny.
Yeah.
Not the other ones, just that one.
Uh-huh.
I told Eric, and usually he doesn't see what I see, and he's like,
"Oh no, I seen it immediately because it looked just like his mustache." and he's like, that's basically like horny Hank.
Yeah.
So it fits like both ways.
So was that just split personalities, or was that different clones of him And obviously
No,
they're
that's
not. They
split
weren't there.
personalities.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
yeah,
I know they weren't
yeah,
there
were definitely
at that
split
time, but were they
personalities,
at one time a clone of him, or was that just
no,
all in
no,
his mind?
no, yeah, they're just
Before.
yeah. Hank has always had a really vivid imagination, things like that there, and it's just, I mean, when he has a psychotic fucking break, that shit
I don't know
comes
if he
out,
was actually. I think he was kind of butter. I think he kind of just butters it because he
Yeah.
has like Inspector Butters, whereas he has Noir Hank,
Yeah, yeah,
and he
exactly.
talks the
Yeah,
way he does all that stuff, and he also has like Batman, which
yeah,
is like I gotta
fucking,
fight crime, and he'll like run out. I mean, one of the ways he died is he jumped off the fucking building with his Batman mask on,
yeah,
and a
because
fucking
yeah, exactly.
umbrella or something.
Yeah, because he thought it was, the Batman, and he could fly or glide down at least. Yeah. Oh yeah,
I
so
get that
Molotov
one.
cocktease is the one that
Yeah.
that could have killed Brock multiple fucking times.
I don't
But
think she
his
actually
chosen
could have
not.
because she was trying the first time they met and it didn't work.
She literally had him fucking pinned to a fucking bed.
Yeah,
Could
he
have
was
fucking just
holding the
stabbed
sword.
his ass, but instead just decided to fuck him and then leave. And like, literally,
If you rewatch it, you'll see that I'm right. She was, and like that was the whole point, and then she decided to not even bother trying, and he was nice enough not to kill her.
I think they're both just nice enough not to kill each other.
However, out of all the people, maybe Phantom Limb, I can't remember if he actually. There was something with that he might have got to drop on him once because Phantom Limb is this guy who has invisible hands and legs, and he can like grab somebody and then like drain the life out of them. And at one point he had fucking Brock all wrapped up, but Brock had something up his sleeve. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it was
Ah.
just pretty funny.
Yeah, I just feel like Molotov is the only one that could ever have a chance of coming close
no
to
shit.
killing Brock. Like, because she could just seduce his ass, like she has multiple fucking times, and he's gonna be like, "All right, I'm gonna fucking smash this bitch," and wind up killing him. It's just like she's the only one that can do that to him. Like she has Brock around her fucking little finger there, and it's just
The
and,
fucking
and,
her
and he
accidentally
fucking knows
killed
it.
Hank too.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. She was gonna be like the babysitter, and then Hank was immediately like, "Oh my god, so hot."
Well, yeah, and he
then
tries like
she
seducing
had
her, and
some
she's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, she had something that he touched to himself. I think it was her boot or something, and it had
Yeah,
like
it was like the blade. It was poison
in
or
it,
some
and it
shit
just
like
killed
that.
him.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
or almost killed him.
yeah,
So they managed
yeah.
to fix it.
Yeah.
So
He's like, God fucking damn it. Yeah, because she was trying to teach Hank and Dean how to be, more self-reliant and be able to protect themselves, so Brock didn't have to babysit him no more.
yeah, that's a hell of a fucking tall order.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so like Hank isn't that bad at like as far as like like a teenager can go. Like Hank is pretty damn decent at defense and doing that kind of shit there.
Yeah,
I mean like the episode where they fucking find Jonas's pretty much spaceship there, and fucking Brock was like tied up or like he was like occupied doing having to do something else there. Like he literally went through and just talked Hank through how to take out the fucking people aboard the fucking ship and neutralize
Oh, you're
them.
talking about the one where they're okay. So that's the one where they're at sea, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
where Brock
Yeah,
kills
and the
a dude
pirates-
and breaks his arm with his asshole.
Yeah, because the guy had a fucking because fucking
Yeah.
oh that's right because the pirates captured Brock. So Brock was on the
Yeah.
pirate ship there, and they wanted the keys to their yacht, and Brock was like, "They're up my ass," and so the guy
Yeah.
had to go and fucking shove his hand at Brock's ass, and he clinches down and starts
And he
just like
killed
swinging his
him.
ass around and
Yeah.
just fucking kills the fucking dude.
He kills a guy by having his fucking hand up his ass.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, holy shit.
Yeah, so during that whole process there, Brock had to talk Hank through how to fucking take all the fucking pirates out. And just fucking disable them and shit like that. You know what I mean?
He actually did the joke like, okay, now you're gonna put him to sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Put your arm around his neck and keep going until he stops squirming.
And you're gonna
Don't
feel a
worry,
pop.
he's asleep.
Don't worry, he's just
you'll feel a
asleep.
pop. He's just asleep. Don't worry.
Which
Which I was like,
You're
oh
sleeping.
my god.
It's like my parents are sleeping.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like Hank is definitely
sleeping
more
on
than
a
capable
farm.
of that. Because I mean, okay, like Hank idolizes fucking Brock. You know what I mean? It's just one of the things there. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Well, who wouldn't, dude?
yeah. I mean, like, so Brock has taught Hank a lot about self-defense and how to fuck kick someone's fucking ass. Like, yeah, Hank is a fucking goofball. He's a fucking idiot. But like, when it comes down to it, like out of the Venture Brothers, like Hank is the one who could fucking take someone out if necessary.
Well, I mean,
Where
you're
Dean
kind of like
is
it's kind
more
of
of,
like
you know,
having
the smart
fucking,
one.
It's kind of like having fucking like John Cryer as the other brother. I mean, for crying
Yeah.
out loud, like 90% of the population of the planet is like, don't worry, they're the tough one.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but so like, because Hank's the tough one, Dean is the smart one. You know.
kinda.
I mean, like, well, I mean, he's the smarter one. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Hank ain't doing science. Dean is. You
He
know.
makes money though. He had
Uh,
Hank Co. for a while, and he was
Yeah.
making money with that.
Well, yeah. He
Which
had
is
his
pretty
his
good.
little fucking commissary store there at the compound, and
And he had Dermot working for him at one point,
yeah, fucking Dermot,
which was funny.
Which is fucking Brock's fucking bastard kid.
Yeah. Is that actually?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dermot is Brock's bastard kid.
Jesus, that fucking stripper had some terrible genes to nuke that down.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Oh. Yeah. So it's. Well, I mean, the
That's
whole
like-
reason why
that's
Brock
like-
is with them is because of the orb. It's Operation Rusty's blanket. So Brock was there to kill Rusty in the event that Rusty discovered the orb and tried using it. But that's the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
reason why Brock is even there with the Ventures in the fucking first place. Is the OSI sent him there to watch after Rusty in case he ever discovers the orb and tries using it. That way Brock can kill him.
Yeah, I think they had like their grandpa or something, and then there was Sandow, and Sandow had to fucking kill that guy.
Exactly. Yeah, he had to kill the
Yeah.
fucking the dude there because he was about to use the fucking orb. But then another one there was about to use it, and instead of killing him, he just grabbed the orb out of his hands and fucking used his fucking strength to smash the fucking orb and break it. Because once Rusty did discover the orb, and Brock was like, "Fuck, I gotta kill Rusty. I don't want to have to do this, but I have to." Like, and then he realized, and Rusty realized, like, this fucking thing's broken. It's a piece of fucking junk. And Brock was like, "Fuck, thank fucking God, I ain't gotta fucking kill Rusty because the goddamn orb was fucking busted." Because no one really realized that the last, bodyguard, Venture bodyguard, broke the fucking orb instead of killing,
Yeah.
that Venture there. He broke the orb instead of killing him.
That shit
Yeah,
was
which-
so funny.
Yeah.
Do you remember the nozzle scene? Do not
There-
approach. Do not touch the nozzle.
nozzle.
And it's like so. They go
Like,
into a
They're
shield
directly
building.
at the
They
nozzle.
they get strapped down to a chair, and this fucking super long arm with a penis
it was like
looking
Billy.
apparatus.
Yeah, it was Billy. He was
Yeah.
strapped into there. And
it was
told,
like-
do not move. The nozzle
Yeah,
is
and he's
calibrated.
like, "What? No!"
They're
And he's like,
directly
"Oh
at
boy!"
the nozzle.
And then I think it just like spritzed in his face or something.
Yeah, it just
pretty
pretty much jizzes
inane.
on him and shit like that, and then goes back
Yeah.
up into the fucking roof. Yeah,
Like, what
fucking
the
nozzle.
fuck?
Yeah, if I were
I
ever to
love
have
that
like a
ridiculous
secret
fucking
layer or
humor.
base, I would have a screening process where you have to sit in a chair. I'm gonna have a nozzle come down, and it's just gonna do that whole fucking skit there to you. It's gonna do nothing but just like spray fucking shit in your fucking face when it's done after like 20 minutes. I'm just sitting there just telling you to stare at the nozzle and don't move because it's calibrated. Yes, the nozzle.
Do not touch the
The
nozzle.
nozzle.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
You're just like, what? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Fucking goddamn fucking nozzle.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, I get a big kick out of the really ridiculous crap. The fucking. I mean, the whole idea of a really hot lady with the manliest voice you've ever heard in your life. is fucking funny to me.
Oh no,
I-
yeah.
Kelly hates that lady. I'm not entirely
Uh-huh.
sure why, but she's just it's fucking funny.
I just think just the voice probably just rubbed her the wrong way. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm like, who wouldn't just like hear that voice? I'm like, even Brock was like, oh, I would fucking smash that. And then hears her voice and he's like, oh, what the fuck? Like, were you a man? Like I seriously think at one point in
Yeah.
time, Brock asks her if she was ever a man at one point in time.
Pretty funny. It's just like,
It's
no.
just, yeah, like everyone thinks like and I believe there was like a whole like scene there, like there was the whole like past thing there, like their origin story, something like that there, where she originally meets the monarch there. And everyone thought like, okay, like, well, maybe like it was because she was a heavy smoker. No, her voice was always like that. Like the smoking didn't cause her voice to get hella deep and raspy. It's just that's just the way her fucking voice always was.
Oh god damn. Remember the Moffats, Tim Tom and the other one?
Oh, the fucking moth. Yes, her fucking
Yeah.
little fucking little minions and shit like that.
Yeah,
like
that shit was
trying
so
to fucking
funny.
stab people and shit like that. They're just like
Yeah.
little fucking murderous fucking midgets. Like Jesus freaking Christ, they were
Like what
great.
the hell?
So, like one thing, okay, so like one of the most fucked up things about this whole thing there is Sergeant Hatred's backstory.
Oh yeah, he's pretty fucked up.
He is a fucked up individual.
Imagine having that guy guard your kids. Like that's not
Oh
a good
yeah.
plan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the only reason why he's not going after the kids is because of the serum that the fucking OSI is giving him to not be attracted
to
to
not do
kids.
Yeah.
like,
Like holy shit.
yeah.
He's a fucked up dude. He changes
He
a lot
is.
from season 1 to the last one.
No, he does, but he's still a morally fucked up dude.
Yeah. It was fucking funny though.
Yeah.
Fucking Hank's like just be what a fucking idiot that guy. Hank makes me laugh a lot because he's a fucking donut.
Oh no, yeah, fucking.
Yeah, I like the fucking stupid shit they get up to. I mean, and there's like I wonder how many there's like a bunch of noir episodes where Hank is investigating a mystery.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like
And
honestly,
they're pretty good.
like a lot of the whole things that like center like mainly around Hank and Dean are them trying to solve a fucking mystery. You know, and it's the whole,
Yeah.
fucking, go Team Venture, bullshit there that they do. Because they're the only ones that do that now.
They do the
You know.
dumbest fucking stuff, those two fucking
And
idiots.
it's just,
I mean, all of the crap they do is like, what the fuck is going on
well,
with
it's
this?
most of their fucking stupid mystery solving adventures of like,
Yeah.
is honestly like how a lot of times they've been killed. Because they're out there trying to solve a fucking mystery and they get killed, I mean, fuck, what was it?
Yeah.
Then you have the whole fucking episode line there where one of Dean's clones was like a reject, but it doesn't get killed. And it's living up
Oh,
in the fucking
yeah.
attic. And like it wants to
Is
like
he even
kill...
dead?
No. But like it wants to kill Dean. Just like that to be the real Dean. You know what I mean? But like yeah. Like so it's yeah, like I think they just like left him up there in the fucking attic to let him just do his own fucking thing or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly what the fuck they
Well,
did
he
with
might
the
not be there
deformity.
anymore because that attic isn't there anymore.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, the Venture
That didn't
compound
work
is
out.
fucking monstrously fucking huge. I mean,
Dude,
remember
they
the
had
fucking...
that fucking guy who Jonas had hired. There was two dudes that they had hired. One was like a little kid when they first started working.
Yeah.
And they were in there fucking working for like 30-something years before they even knew he was dead.
Yeah. Well, one of them had gotten shrunk down during a fucking fucked up fucking, experiment from Jonas.
Oh, that's right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then they shut down the underground complex because of the supercomputer mother went fucking rogue. And that's when he closed down the lower compound and trapped those two fucking dudes down there.
Yeah,
Because
but
Mother
they had
went
enough
rogue.
shit to make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like,
So-
damn, he just won't even let us have a day off. Well, whatever.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. So like that was the whole reason why they were trapped down there, was because Mother went rogue and he just shut down that entire lower compound and just left those fucking two people fucking down there.
Fuck.
And I do believe the pirate did work for Jonas. And Jonas pretty much abandoned him.
See, I thought he just worked for Junior, and what was he doing for? Because I thought he was just being a
I'm
pirate.
pretty sure he was Jonas' chauffeur.
Oh, that'd be
Or some shit
interesting.
like
See,
that.
I
There,
might have
like
missed
Jonas,
that.
like pretty much abandoned him in a fucked up situation or something like that. Remember, I could be wrong. But I think that's what it was. And then they
Oh
ended
my
up going
God,
out
the
there getting
fake
trapped on a
fucking
fucking fake pirate
Avengers.
ship.
I forgot about the fake Avengers. Steve, they got a guy called the Flat Archer, and he shoots arrows with feet on them that smash into people's heads.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then there's the fucking Wonder Woman, Captain America mix. That one's
Yeah, was it Mr.
fucking
Incredible or whatever it is there?
no, it was like Lady Justice or something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But fucking Brock was like, "Oh my God."
Oh, the fucking Human fucking Torch guy in this fucking
Oh yeah,
series. They're
dude, the
like,
fucking
if he's-
Fantastic Four.
if he's fucking exposed to oxygen, he just bursts
Yeah.
into fucking flames and just experiences excruciating fucking pain. Like,
And then the thing is like just yells out ice cream.
yeah, well, he was already like a handicapped person there, and they brought
Yeah.
him aboard the fucking like the space station there, and they got hit with the gamma burst radiation there. He just turned into the fucking, the thing, but he's still, the child of a fucking mind, And then the invisible woman could only make her skin transparent. So
Oh my
all
God,
you saw
yeah.
was just like her muscles and shit like that. And then of course, Brock fucks her.
I think no, wasn't Brock. That was fucking Dr. Venture. Because he thought he was getting one over on what the fuck is that's not Mr. I think is it Mr. Incredible?
I
What
think
the
it is
fuck
Mr. Incredible. This is the stretchy dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the stretchy dude. Yeah, because he's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking get one over on this asshole.
Yeah, because he was wanting to, because he was like, pretty much with her. Oh no, that's right. Brock gets with the fucking chick that has this helmet on, but is like super
Yes.
fucking ugly, and he pretty
Yeah.
much tells her to keep the helmet on.
Yeah, I mean,
So you
she's
fucker.
not ugly everywhere. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
no, exactly. But like
Yeah.
he tells her to keep the helmet on because she's just
Whoa, put that helmet back on. Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, as you
freaking
do,
Christ.
if you're fucking Brock, and you just do like maniac shit all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, it's Brock's gonna fuck anything with an attractive body, so he gives zero fucks about that.
Yeah, that fucking guy. There's who else was there? There's I can't remember with the Avengers. There was just the two that I remember.
So
Let me
Crusaders
see here.
Action League. It's Stars and Garters, Warina.
That's it.
Fallen Archer, and Night Dick.
Night
Yeah.
Dick, yes, Night Dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was so funny. Like when they come over basically trying to extort Dr. Venture because he gets in that building that he's in now in New York City, and then Brock proceeds to just beat the shit out of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's immediate ass whooping time. And
Oh yeah.
It didn't go good for him.
Mm.
He's like, I don't think I need protection. That shit was so fucking funny though. Just the stupid stuff.
Yeah.
The guy, that fucking scene where they decide that they're gonna fucking attack, and you see the guy shooting his fucking feet arrows at the guys, and just it's such a fucking ridiculous ass scene. Fucking made me laugh. And then Brock, because she has like a whip or something that can make him tell the truth.
Uh-huh.
And then I think that's what it was. And he's just like, whoa, to the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
Lasso.
Yeah. Which is pretty fucking funny. And then they have like that fucking whale dude across the way. What the fuck was
Oh
his
yeah,
name?
that's right. That's right. They do, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Hank falls in love with his daughter.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Dean bangs her,
Uh-huh.
which is like, what the fuck? Ew. Why would any woman be like, all right, Dean? Ew.
Pretty much. Okay, so like the only
He's-
one that was like kind of into Dean was Orpheus's daughter.
Yeah.
That was like the only one that was kind of into Dean because like she liked his nerdiness and shit like that. You know, she thought it was, cute. You know, like that was the only one that was kind of into fucking Dean was Orpheus's daughter. That was it.
Yeah.
You know.
So fucking stupid, though. Dean's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, he thought he was turning into a vampire.
Yeah.
Like he's standing there in the middle of the fucking day and he's like, "Yep, I'm turning into a vampire." Like, holy fuck. You're a fucking dumb shit.
Well, I mean, the Venture brothers, usually almost
I
always,
guess Dean is the
exaggerate
smart one,
everything.
like Hank is the tough one, which
Exactly.
is like, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
Dean's the
forgot.
smart
Remember
one, Hank's the
Nathan
tough one.
Fillion's fucking character in this? He's like Spider-Man, except
Oh,
all he does is panic and then shoot a load of fucking spider shit in his ass.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which
Brown
is
Widow?
fucking
Yes, the Brown Widow, yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
Yes. He shoots his webs out of his ass. And he easily just ends up shitting webs in his pants.
Yeah, there's a scene where somebody throws a can at him and he's like, I could dodge the can, but then I'll reveal my powers. Ding! Soda can just drills him right in the head. Yeah, I don't know why they can't have more Nathan Fillion action, but I guess he'll be back in Destiny 2 at some point,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Legend.
I mean, it sounds like him. I don't think they got somebody else to do it. So
Well, with the technology they have nowadays, they got a whole, maybe 2 seasons. I think it's at least one of Mr. Leahy saying stuff on the animated series, and he's dead the whole time. So it sucks.
all right, what rating did you guys give this?
I give this movie 4 stars.
I give it 2.5 stars.
Surprised. I'll give it 3.5 stars.
Guys, I just didn't have fun watching this. I'm 1 star. Just I wouldn't watch it again. Like, some of the other movies I'd watch again. I was bored out of my fucking mind watching this thing. So it did nothing for me. Not that it was like don't watch it, but I feel like it's so niche that it had nothing for me in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you'd never watched the TV series, this probably wouldn't really do it for you.
I mean, it makes sense on why they release this like DVDs and stuff like that, because it wouldn't have done enough. It might have come out in a couple of theaters or something like that, but I don't think it would have done enough in theaters for it to be widespread. So, because I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the show does fine, but I mean, comedy or Cartoon Network is already niche, Adult Swim and stuff like that. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
there's just like
This is one of these shows. If you don't have a buddy who's seen it when it was on cable that tells you about it, you're not watching it.
Oh yeah, you're probably never even gonna fucking know of it. You don't even know it.
I mean,
exists.
had I been staying there and I basically played enough episodes, Steve probably would have liked it eventually. Just because like there's not that many shows that Ricky likes that Steve doesn't, etc. Because the show is like it's got its funny points. It's I don't know. It's basically like a parody of like cartoons and then other stuff. And it's like I told Kelly, I'm like, because Kelly's like, I just don't get it. I'm like, well, if you didn't grow up watching fucking Johnny Quest and all that shit
Yeah.
and Scooby Doo, you're not going
Yeah.
to get it anyways. And then you have to have watched Kelly's seen more of the cartoon than Steve,
Mhm.
Yeah.
just through osmosis, because, I'm going to watch the fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
It's on in the background and I'm cackling and she's like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with this fucking guy.
I don't
But
think she's saying
whatever.
that anymore. I think she pretty much knows it's just Eric. That's
She's
I
like,
know.
yeah, it's all these things.
Yeah.
All right. So were we going to do Nick Cage month at all, or are we gonna just keep going? Because next movie will be next month. And we've got 2 months that have no theme, and then we have the last, the end of the month, end of the year that will be horror nonsense, and then Christmas stuff. So we've got August and September that we don't really have a theme for. Or do we want to just continue our normal thing? I don't care either way. I just want to make sure so we're all on the same page with the next.
It
movie.
depends. How are we going to pick the movies? Do you have some picked out, or does Ricky have one ready for?
I highly doubt Ricky has one. I don't think Ricky has one picked out, anyways.
Has
So-
Ricky ever seen a Nick Cage movie that we haven't watched for the stream?
We haven't watched a whole lot of Nick Cage movies though, so probably not.
I mean, you don't think he's
Um,
seen like Con Air or anything?
Maybe I don't think Ricky has consciously sat down and watched it. It might have been on TV when we were kids. Ricky,
Oh.
have you ever watched Con Air?
I know of its existence.
Like I don't. It's just not. I don't. It's not the kind of thing that's in his wheelhouse, kind of thing. So
Yeah, no
Mhm.
shit. Yeah.
The hamster that was in the wheelhouse killed over and died.
I
no,
mean, I
that
would
wheelhouse
like
was
to
never
do it.
built for you, is what it is, Ricky.
Did
we can do
ever
it.
watch?
We can do it
Hold
next
on,
month if we want to do that.
Did
too,
we
so.
ever watch the Nick Cage movie where he's a con artist?
Matchstick Men?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Do
No.
you think Ricky would
no.
like that movie?
Probably not.
No, that's more me movie
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
because it's the heist
No.
stuff.
I'm also I'm just in general not a big movie person. So there's a lot of movies that I just really don't give two shits about.
I haven't
Oh,
watched
well,
it yet, but
so-
Ricky might like the new one he did with the fucking I just forgot
vampire
fucking
one?
name. No, the other one. The one with Pedro Pascal.
Nick Cage is Nick Cage.
Yeah, basically
my
it was Nick
God.
Cage's Nick Cage.
He probably
the,
would like that. Yeah.
What the fuck was it called? The Nick Cage.
The
The
something of being
unbearable
me or-
weight of the unbearable weight of massive talent.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
I think
fuck,
like
I mean-
National Treasure and shit like that is what he's watched, and only because he's watched it for this. Because I don't. Once again, I don't think it's another one Ricky would watch. Also, apparently, he's in the Flash. I don't know if you knew that, but he's spoiler.
He's in the Flash.
Yeah. He's
Oh, I
Superman.
think he's Superman in the Flash.
Yeah.
Fucking
What?
man.
That would have
Yeah.
been I think he would have been the most interesting Superman.
Such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They just need to
Not
kill
the
that fucking
best
piece of crap off.
Superman.
They just need to
What's
kill him
that?
off permanently. I was just saying, like, they just need to kill Superman off permanently in all fucking universes, everything like
I think
that,
they
and
need to
never
bring back
rehash
the
it.
fucking old cartoon version where all he can do is jump over a building. And that's it. He can't really fly or do anything.
Yeah, no, they just need to kill him off, get rid of him
That'd make
completely
him
and
a
utterly.
lot more interesting.
Fucking cannot stand that fucking hero. He's the fucking worst one out there.
So maybe we talk about putting like 4 movies together for September, and then we just
Yeah,
do
we
normal.
could do that.
And then we
Okay.
just do
I
normal.
mean, it's
and
my
we'll do,
birthday month, and I wouldn't mind having that be Eric's. Oh my God, that's what we could do. We could do a month other than Kelly, because she could do
Well,
either December or we could switch up Nonsense November.
because
But
Ricky's birthday is in November too, so that's
oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
okay. So you guys would need surrogate birthday months, but we could have like a month of an actor we want to pick, which would be really funny.
Yeah.
You know, if
could do
Jason
that.
was here, it'd be some lady, but we don't have to worry about that. So, you know.
Oh man, you guys just watch a bunch of Jack Black movies, which is totally fine. Although,
Oh jeez, like
Yeah,
Ricky
for
could
me.
do Seth Green, like his American Dad
MacFarlane?
guy. Who the fuck is Seth MacFarlane?
I don't know. He keeps saying this fucking name, and I don't know who. It's like somebody. It's like I think it's his imaginary friend.
No,
Some shit.
fuck
It's
yourself.
weird. So Ricky, you got to choose a movie. Then
Or we
I
can do the
choose,
Nick
to
Cage
be
month now.
continued or to be to be determined is what the movie is.
Okay, why don't we just do the Nick Cage thing then?
okay,
And then we can all vote on a Nick Cage movie.
all right.
Yeah, because that's you want me to pick a movie right now? That's a to be determined.
Okay, yeah.
Not gonna happen right
You
now.
know what you need to do, Ricky, on your phone when you write down the movie for the thing. You should choose who. You should put down who the next choice is. That way, you have it in your phone saying, "Oh, it's my choice next. I need to figure something out."
You would think, but
Well, I'm saying
Mhm.
do that. That's not like a suggestion. It's a do
Right.
that fucking thing. If you're already writing down the movie, you might as well write down who's next. I say
I'm
who's next
surprised-
every time.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you do.
You
You don't even have to put the whole thing. We all have to be getting different names.
Yeah.
So you just put like S or E or K, or then you can either put U for you, or R for Ricky.
if I write you, I'm like,
Or-
who the fuck is you?
Urkel.
Yeah.
What?
So okay, so let's see. Nick Cage, do you want to IMDb it and see if there's some movies? I was thinking Matchstick Men would be funny.
Yeah.
I
like that
think
movie.
Ricky will like it because it's literally about a guy who fucks with people on the phone and gets them to give him money.
And he's like super OCD.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot
I've
about
seen
the
it.
OCD
Yeah.
part.
I'm not a big I'm a movie fan or something like that.
Well,
you know?
yeah,
So,
it's anyways.
it's
Or we could watch that new one you were talking about, The Flash.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure it's a cameo in that, but we could watch that. Let's just watch Con Air or Matchstick Man. I think those are both
All right.
good
You
movies.
got, so, Ricky, do you want to see a movie with a plane full of convicts or a con artist?
I couldn't care less about either one.
Well, you gotta go. Just go start with Con Air. I mean, like, that's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's like a, no.
I mean, what about Renfield? Is anybody interested in that?
Yeah, I was wanting that to be one of the
I was
choices.
kind of wanting to just see like a movie I've never seen before.
We could
That's
do
all.
Renfield if you want to do that one.
Let's do Renfield first. That looks like it'd be. Wait, how bad are the? Of course, the
all right.
ratings now.
I've watched
you have
it.
the.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's not amazing, but it's all right. He's not a huge part in the movie. It's mostly what's his name?
How do you look up Rotten Tomato scores? Like, is that a website?
Yeah, just go RottenTomatoes.com.
Okay, I only trust the critics on that.
Yeah, I mean they're the best people to look at.
They're like, I think we need to make. I'm not even shitting you. We need to make critics on critics or critics of critics.com, and then just roast the stupid ratings that these guys give. Because they're supposed to be rating movies for the audience, and they are never even close. So,
audience gave this a 79.
okay, that's pretty good. That's better than average.
But like I said, he's not a huge part of it, but it was all right. I would watch it again.
Oh, he's
Not
not a
like-
huge part of it.
No, because he's not in. I mean, it's mostly what's his name? The other guy.
Oh, it's
Remember
that
his name.
annoying kid.
Nicholas Holt.
Oh, all right. Well, let's
Him
see.
and Awkwafina.
Oh.
Well, Awkwafina's fucking funny, and
Yeah.
at least
pretty
two
funny in
things
this
I've
too.
seen her in.
So,
So-
all right. Let's watch Renfield next week.
You guys are cool with that?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Oh my god, he's in a how the fuck is this guy working this much?
He isn't. He takes everything because he's got fucking
Jesus.
gambling problem, I think, or some shit. The massive tax debt that he was trying to
I
pay
mean, we
off
can
for a
literally
while,
do
too.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because he's
Yeah.
in that.
Although
And I don't care if we've already seen it. I think if it's a good enough movie, we can watch it again. Oh my god, he's in a movie called Werewolf Women of the SS.
Uh-huh.
And his name in that movie is Fu Manchu.
Oh my gosh.
Also a movie called Prisoners of Ghostland, and it looks fucking weird as fuck. I was gonna watch that a while ago. I haven't watched it yet, but it's like some fucking post-apocalyptic thing or some shit. I don't know. His name is Hero.
Huh.
He's just in weird shit. He just does anything.
Lord of War was actually a pretty good movie.
That was a good movie, yeah.
Okay, we'll have to do that. We'll have to do Lord of War at least for this because I don't know if Kelly would like it, but I think she would. So
All right. So next week we're gonna watch Renfield. Come back next. We're working on Sunday. It will probably be around 10 or 11 or so in the morning Pacific time. It's still a million fucking degrees here. But yeah, check us out then. And then next Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's see. I'm trying to think of my schedule. Should be here Tuesday, Wednesday next week. 7 o'clock or 6 or 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for some streams. We'll see if Eric can join. Who knows? He's got the fucked up schedule this time.
yes, I
Um,
do. It is fucking ridiculous.
If you guys would just give us money, then neither one of us would have to continue to work, and we could just do
And we
this
can work
fucking
whenever
whenever.
you want us to.
Yeah, we could just do whatever.
Yeah.
On call.
Yeah. But that's not how it is. So we'll watch Renfield next week, though. So check that out. Sunday, 10 a.m. or so p.m. Pacific time. And we'll talk to you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.